It's gonna be very different type of thing. So here we go. Okay. So I'm in someone else's like waiting room for their thing. Oh, I guess I can I can explain a little bit about it. It's supposed to be this new show. It's like a Raj Real type show. Apparently, there's the 1K prize available for the show. So if you win, you get $1,000. So the guy who wanted me to do it contacted me last night. They are there's someone who stopped by our panel previously. And oh yeah, okay. It looks like I might be on.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think
They had a Bonnie beat you in a wrap up one time.
Here.
who?
And then, yeah, there you go.
I love that guy.
Who's your next E-date?
Guys, cams on. Let's go ahead and we're going to get to introductions. We're going to try and start this on time since it looks like we pretty much have almost everybody here.
Yo.
My screen was gonna go black for a second while I work this out.
That guy's got Roko's Basilisk behind him, and he's watching Fresh and Fit.
Yo, let's see. We're missing one sec. All right.
Wake Wilder looks like a less buff version of me.
Wake Wilder is a very handsome man.
What? I'm confused. The accent threw me off here, brother.
Wake Wilder looks like the middle evolution between Modi and me. That's what he looks like. Okay, Modi?
That's good, yo.
That's not a bad
That's
one.
good.
That's a pretty good
one. K-City.
Man.
Who said my name like that?
Are we debating why Carmen's the most
darling?
beautiful ego? Oh,
I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. I've had a lot to drink already.
Not you, Chloe. You're in a relationship.
Neon sniper pants.
Oh, Gooner.
Wait, is Gooner on the show?
Real quick, let me know when the that poll supposed to be up because I want to know.
What poll?
It's supposed to be a poll or something. Right?
Ah, okay.
Neon wants to win this Royale. He's here to win and win exclusively. And she is so interested in this content.
My cat really ain't never seen me act like real serious. So
This is pretty cool. Hey,
he's never shot at me.
Cool. I'm all for it. I like it. I like the energy.
Only seriousness in this fucking call.
I like the energy of everyone in here except for Wake Wilder. Fuck that guy.
Fucking Wake, good to you.
He looks buff.
Hello?
Hi, Wake.
How do you fix that?
Hi, Dame.
I take personal offense to how buff he looks.
Dame, I miss you. Why are you mean to me?
What do you mean you miss me? You literally live in my house, you fucking weirdo.
Haven't seen you in like 4 days.
Well, then why don't you come in my room?
Can I come to your room?
No, you're my enemy today.
Oh, okay.
Job billionaire.
Man, I remember when John Millionaire was just a guy that watched UFC fights with John Zerka, and now look at him. He's come so far.
I was never just a guy. Okay, you're
never
cringe.
been just a guy.
Gooey, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who, me?
Huh?
Gooey.
Oh, not me.
Who are you talking to, K-City?
You, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here?
What are you doing
I'm here to win the show.
Bro, I need a shit, bro.
I thought this was some type of debate
We're
thing.
gonna go ahead and start with introductions while we wait on one
Do
or
you
two
think
more.
Gooey can
Get this
debate
show
anything?
started so we can get you guys through this and
I think the
keep this
Discord's
as
working.
efficient as possible. So let's go ahead. Let me stop the music for a sec. First of all, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all very much showing up and for being on time. It's only 7:04.
You should date him right now.
Pretty much have everybody. We pretty much have everybody here, and it's only 7:04. So once again, thank you guys for being here on time and for being the first contestants on the first version of this show. We actually have one more guy I'm cracking it right now. So cams on, guys. Cams on once again. Make sure your cams are on, and then we're gonna go through introductions. Let's go ahead and start with K-City. K-City, go ahead and introduce yourself to the stream and how long you've been streaming, and anything else you want to add.
Hi, Dylan. I'm K-City. I do just chatting on Twitch. I intentionally fucked your name up because you intentionally fucked mine up a lot of times.
I have
just
no
yell
idea
at
what you're
people.
talking about. You're just
Tell me what I'm talking about.
You're trying to gaslight me. I'm just a moderator. You need to chill the fuck out, all right? You'll get your chance later with everybody else. All right, Carmen Can't Even, you're up.
Hi, I'm Carmen. I don't really have an intro because I'm just chilling. I forgot where I was there. It was cute. That's it.
Fair enough. Thank you, Carmen. All right, go ahead. Introducing to the stream, Claw. Claw on Twitch, back from a recent ban, aren't you?
Yeah, I was banned for 20 months, but I'm here, and there's only 3 things you have to know about me. 1, I have a super hot girlfriend. 2, I'm incredibly humble. 3, I have a very large cock. 4, I'm a very bad liar. And 5, I don't know how to count.
Excellent. That's why you're here, for all those reasons. All right, the Ghost Father. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
I am Ghost, brand new to streaming, and learning about it. Love to learn more about you guys.
Are you ready?
Is this lover host? Is this a dating show? Are we dating?
All right. Thanks, Ghosted. We appreciate you very much, my man. All right, Gooey Connor. What the fuck are you doing here?
What's up? My name's Gooey. I'm an internet icon, world star, super famous. Everybody knows me. Most famous movie actor of all time. Go by Ryan Reynolds.
Thank you, Gooey.
You're welcome.
Do you have 2 people with the Rubik's cubes?
The one and only Gooner Gooch. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
I'm lagging a little bit. Is everybody else lagging, or am I?
Yeah, I am too.
I can do his intro.
Yeah, nice server, Datum. Your server's not boosted, dude.
It is boosted level 3. Try your
Boost your fucking server, dude.
It is boosted, you
Set
shit.
it. Set the what's the region set to? Half of us are central. Do you have automatic?
Yeah, set it to central.
Half
We're
of us-
Texas.
We're all Texans in here.
Here,
Every
wait.
single one of them.
Datum, if it's just like the little 3 arrows at the top of the call on the right. If you click on that, you should be able to change the region.
Do not see. Oh, hold on 1 sec. Stand
What's
by.
Did you just cough, Modi? Just blew my fucking eardrum.
For me, but you guys are lagging.
Sorry, bro. I thought you were going for a high five.
Yeah, no, where I'm lagging and I'm like, bro, do I need to restart my computer? What the fuck? Silky.
I have no issues at all, but that's just me.
You're my hero, Claw.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Go ahead, do your intro, bud. We're waiting. I could do it for you,
Me?
but yeah, good.
Yeah, go ahead. Do my intro, Claw. Tell them who I am.
Hi, my name is everybody. Oh, and now
So-
we lagged something cool. Well, hello, everybody, and I love white monsters, Ted Kaczynski, and I have a thing hanging on my wall, so I'm Gooner Gooch, and
And a foot fetish.
I don't have a foot fetish. No, that's gone, Doc. You just fused the two.
No, I have the foot fetish.
So does, yeah, never mind.
Look, let's not leave out critical info here, Claw.
All right. Well, thank you. Let's go ahead and Jaw Millionaire. Introduce yourself, man.
Okay, so I don't know how long I have, but what's up? My name is Javili Ja, aka the Great Dame. I go by many names, Mastermind, etc., etc. I'm the greatest World of Warcraft player of all time, greatest Among Us player of all time. I have 138 IQ. I'm skilled in many different martial artist weaponry. I'm the Qbot speed dating world champion. The first triple extend in Qbot, twitch.tv/Qbot history. What else? I don't know. It's endless, to be honest. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
Endless amount of history. Then you should have no problem on this stream.
history.
All right, Modi, go ahead and introduce yourself to the stream.
Hi, I'm Modi21. I'm drunk as fuck. I choose love for common. And hey, women want to be me, men want to be inside me. Next.
That's true.
That's
is this some kind of joke?
Neon Sniper Panda with the best setup. Nobody's gonna lie. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
What's up? My name is Neon Sniper Panda. I do dope shit. I'm dope and I do dope shit. And I invite dope people. Currently, I've been inviting a lot of adult entertainers, but you know what I mean? We do dope shit over here, man.
I'm a dope person.
Wow. Dude, I've been. He's actually invited me over. He's got a pretty sweet place, not gonna lie, in Beverly Hills.
That's awesome.
Big Beverly Hills.
Right. And our seasoned debater, Prime. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. I think I've only talked to one person here. Hello, hi. But yeah, my name is PrimeCayes, PrimeCayes. And I run a debate panel, getting people from all sides of the political spectrum. We argue not just about politics, but culture or whatever it is. It's a good time, so come check us out. Thanks so much.
Respect.
Forehead's bigger than mine.
The prime masturbator.
And Vugar, latest addition to the stream. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
What's up, Vugar? Pretty new to streaming. Haven't done any debating stuff, but I figured I'd, yeah, Cassidy's a fan. I'm just trying to be less agreeable, you know? I'm trying to maybe float out some different opinions that people might not know about me. See where it takes.
Well, just be yourself, and I'm sure the content will come, my man. So thank you very much for being here as well. Wade Wilder, probably the most intelligent man in the room, unless you guys can prove otherwise.
I literally have a 130 at IQ.
See, he said it himself, actually.
Probably the weakest guy in the room. Look at this guy.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Wade Wilder.
What's up, man? I'm Blake Wilder. I mostly just stream just chatting. It started off with good intentions, but now I kind of just scream at radicalized incels, and I don't know what's happening to my platform. But what's up? Welcome in.
You did one stream with John Zerka. What did you expect?
It ruined it. It ruined the entire community. Was just immediately like they went from endearing, inquiring people to like women bad, women, and I'd be like, no, it's your experience. They'd be like, no, women bad, and now I don't know what my platform is. So yeah, that's me.
Well, hopefully you get some more recognition for the natural, good-looking, and intelligent guy that you are today.
Well, that's very kind.
So, I think that is everybody, if I am mistaken. We are missing, looks like the Ghost Father. What happened to the Ghost Father?
He's turned to a ghost, bro. Woo, so spooky.
No, you guys scared him away already. What the heck, guys?
Too drunk, too fast. Hey, you know what happens?
Can I drink also?
That was a legendary guy.
I mean, I sincerely hope so, dude.
I'm drunk as fuck, bro.
Exactly.
I'm still smarter than everyone in this room.
Well, aside from the Ghost Father, we got everybody here. So everybody introduce or say hello and welcome everybody for the first episode of the Unpopular Opinion, guys.
Woo!
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yep.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get this started right away, actually. It's going to be a few more minutes to see if we can get on the Ghost Father into this, because we do want him here.
Radical, dude.
Let's get it.
Are you gonna turn your camera on, or?
Oh hell no! This is just you guys. This is just you guys. You're not going to be getting distracted by my pretty face today.
I guess I'll full screen myself then.
Ghost is back, and we can officially start the show. All right, so we're gonna go over the rules first.
How much money do I win?
First of the game. Well,
you don't win anything.
You gotta win first. This is for $1,000, guys. This is actually for $1,000. Winner gets $1,000.
That's winner take all, right? It's not split up.
Winner takes all. Winner takes all. Yeah. All right, now for the rules. There will be a timer above your heads starting with 30 minutes for the first round. As the rounds continue and people are kicked off, the time per round will get progressively shorter. Upon the completion of each round, a straw poll will be used, and chat will have the opportunity to vote for who they want to keep on the show, not kick. Once again, when voting, keep in mind that you want to vote for who you would like to keep, not eliminate from the show.
I have to win over chat.
The winner of each round will decide who out of the bottom three will survive, and the other two contestants will be eliminated. So we'll be eliminating 2 at a time. Now, those are the rules. Does everybody understand? Pretty simple.
Who said that? That's
pretty simple. Yeah.
Kick, not keep.
I have a question.
All right. Yes,
Wait, I wasn't listening. What are the rules?
I'm sure
Sorry?
you do.
Who's Cassidy?
Can I ask? Can I ask my question, please?
Who are you sleeping with here?
You can ask your question.
Are we gonna get potty breaks?
That is the worst question ever. Kick her out.
Cassidy gets 3 potty breaks, but you have to
Ban
pay
her right
$100 to get a 4th one, okay?
Yeah, exactly. So that's how it works. See, you have to pee already. Well, go ahead. You can just go ahead and go now and miss the first question. You'll probably see the outcome be the same. So go ahead.
Loser.
Yo, fuck you! I'm gonna go pee just because you said that.
All right, okay.
I like her. She got spunk.
We're actually gonna go into the first question right now.
Millionaire sound like a
Fuck, I guess I won't.
Stop talking, fucking idiot.
I love this.
Once again,
Wait, what are the rules?
I am just keeping you fucks in check. The rules are you are going to be voting or not voting. You are going to be trying to win over the voters with your opinions on these topics. At the end of the day, the bottom 3 of each round will be up for elimination, and the winner of each round will get to decide who out of those 3 moves forward. Are you ready for
Anyone
the
else
first
a Twitch
question?
partner? Anyone else a Twitch partner? Nope.
Shut up.
Neither are you, bum.
I'm not even a
gonna try
vigilante.
to-
Just call him a bum, bro.
Wait for the questions, fucks.
My bad.
All right. Now, first question of the day, even though we don't even have fucking 2 contestants. Who the fuck leaves right away? God damn.
Nice
My ex-girlfriend.
First question of the day, we can repeat it later. There's been a lot of controversy lately regarding Twitch streamers and the influence they have on their viewers, especially in regards to gambling streams. Alcohol consumption, vaping, and gambling can be seen across the platform. Should such content be allowed on Twitch, and should we be held responsible for potentially influencing our audience into bad habits?
Yep.
Who says alcohol's a bad habit?
we
Pussy.
Yeah, I think
Right.
we should be responsible.
We should be drinking more.
I don't know. I
How
feel
does
like
this work? Can we just scream out
also,
answers?
when we're talking about
Right, so try and let one at a go at a time, and I'll step in if it needs to be.
Let Prime go, and then we'll.
so-
Is it going in order?
Yeah,
or is
Prime
it-
seems like he actually has an argument.
There's no order, just to give everybody a
Prime and
chance.
Weak Wilder are gonna have like a 10-hour long responses. So can we have a time limit? I can already tell.
That's true. That's true.
Just get your notepads out, bro. What the fuck?
all right. Anyway, shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
Six
So,
out of
anyway,
Repeat the question.
Guys, he's talking. Can
we-
we let him talk? Thank you.
So-
Go ahead, Prime.
So, yeah, thanks so much.
Damn, can you stop speaking? You're not a contestant, bro.
There's been a lot of controversy lately regarding Twitch streamers and their influence have on their viewers. Should such content be allowed on Twitch, and should we be held responsible for potentially influencing our audience into bad habits? That is
Can
the
you use a
question.
question in a sentence, please?
There you go.
Okay, so I think though when it comes to platforming, it's something we talk about all the time, right? Like what's responsible platforming. But I don't think you. Well, yeah, well, you got a dumb fuck audience. It's cool. But like I think
You have a
the
bigger problem than I
problem
do,
is
so.
that like we're not babysitters, right? And
That's my song, by the
people do like adultish content here, and there are so many things that if we're really worried about like bad habits, right, then we kind of like limit everything that we can do, right? We limit what we can, the topics we can explore. We limit who we can talk to, right? Then I mean, like I guess don't have on people who are part of the sex workers. Yeah. Sorry.
So there should be no limit whatsoever.
A fuck up
No, no, I didn't say there should be no limit, but I'm just saying that like I don't, when I go look at my content, right, I don't do it from the standpoint of what will I be encouraging in my audience. It's like not the first thing, but obviously
Do you agree with the law?
You don't encourage anyone anyway, man. No one watches your shit.
That's that's pretty good. Yeah.
So let me say this right quick.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo.
What I think is when we can't be picky and choosy, right? Like if we as gamers say when politicians say GTA makes people want to go kill people, right? When Fortnite makes people want to go build shit and then kill them in GTA, of course. But like we can't, you know what I mean? I don't gamble myself.
I know what you mean.
The personality, but streamers should
gamble, Panda. You gamble.
That if I do something, my viewer is going to do that exact thing, right? Nobody should carry that burden if we're going to be consistent. If GTA doesn't make people kill people, then watching me gamble shouldn't make them want to go gamble, or I shouldn't be responsible for that.
It's not about that, just that. Remember that they're on top of this. There are codes that they are giving out to people that are discounted, so they're actually selling them a product that literally does nothing for the community and just sucks all of the money out of the community, so they can give it to overseas people through crypto, which is some sort of way that they can get around loopholes, and it's a really bad fucking system. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
everyone needs to get smarter.
Let me ask you this.
You're mute, by the way, Cassidy.
Yeah, let me ask you this though.
Keep it that way.
I am.
Are you
Keep it that way.
Me.
Are you okay with like when games go on sale, like a GTA when it goes on sale?
I have no.
These are not equivalent concepts.
I have no problem with GTA gambling. GTA violent arguments.
GTA is a dead game.
I'd say some of these games are more predatory than gambling for younger viewers because they
I
can't
think
even
your
get
game is
onto
more
these
predatory.
accounts.
They know.
Everything in life is becoming predatory. Everything we do. The food we eat is predatory. the activities we take part in are predatory. You think it's good for people to waste their time playing fucking video games?
No,
like
the problem
everything we
isn't
do
that
is
they're
predatory online. The internet
not what
opened
it's
up the
about.
fucking Pandora's box
No, it
for
isn't.
predatory practices.
We need to catch the predators.
Do you think anybody watching this stream is going to gain anything from it? No, they're going to waste time in their life watching a bunch of idiots argue in a
They're gonna
Discord
be
call.
entertained
That is
and enlightened
predatory.
about whether or not
You're certainly helping
bad.
You're the idiot.
So Gunnar, I think you got a bit of a point that like lots of things are predatory. Including,
I'm not fucking predator, mate.
Oh, sorry. Was it?
I'm 21.
Can we define what we mean
I don't know.
when we
Maybe
say
it
predator?
was I'm not sure who was talking.
I'm an apex
the guy
predator.
above
I'm
me-
more like an alien, like an
Oh,
xenomorph.
no, I'm sorry. The last guy was talking in black. I don't know anyone's name here. But anyway, the point is that the point is that like I think
that's a chance to talk yet. Let Ghost to talk.
You can just mute people,
There's a
dude.
basic question.
that.
The question just fell down a fucking rabbit hole talking about conspiracy theories and whatnot. The question is,
There was never a conspirity theory.
There was no conspiracies.
Yeah, there was. He was talking about cryptos and people.
That's literally how they disseminate payment.
That's their loophole. Crypto is the loophole for these people.
Are you sponsored by Steak?
My guy.
I fucking wish.
Do
Alright, so-
you have influence on other people? That's the question. And
Yes.
should they be held
Everyone-
responsible for your influence?
Facts. Like
Responsible how? What do we mean we say be held responsible? Are we saying in the court of law
Morally.
if someone
They're
goes on to
setting
do
the
something,
role
should they
model.
be held responsible in like a judicial context?
They're most definitely a role model.
If every single person out there is responsible in some capacity for how it is they live and what it is they signal to others via those lifestyle
I agree.
decisions. However, does that mean that you are legally responsible for someone watching you and then going on to gamble? No. Does it mean that you could be perhaps perpetuating,
But it could
normalizing,
be.
or exalting a pattern of behavior that
But
could
it
be
could be.
detrimental
But it
to
could
the viewer? Yes. And is it still your influence? Yes.
There are certain cases that have just happened, like that girl.
There should just be a
that
disclaimer.
texted her boyfriend.
Imagine being influenced by a Twitch streamer.
Are you saying
It shouldn't be banned on Twitch. You should just have a
That's
disclaimer.
of manslaughter
speaking,
or
there's an argument to
influencing.
be made.
Okay, I have a question for you, Garmin. Then
Yes,
you
it should
say
be
shouldn't
banned on Twitch.
It should not be banned. You said right?
I
No, it
said
should
it
not be banned. I
like
don't
gambling,
know.
arguably, but vaping, I don't think should be banned on Twitch.
GG.
No, I'm
Spoken like a true
Vaping
vape.
is more dangerous than gambling.
I don't vape.
Actually, most addiction
gambling.
counselors would say that is not the case in any
So like you
capacity.
start off, right?
No.
As long as we leave
The
alcohol
damage
out.
people are doing to their lungs,
vape
the
is
long-term
simple.
effects of vaping have not been studied.
Fucking
Gambling
time.
is so
We all
simple.
see the ads. Congratulations,
Carmen is a-
Gunnar.
Carmen is
You
a
watch,
vapist.
Amazon ads.
I would just like to.
No,
I
I
would just like
smoke
to
cigarettes
argue-
because I'm a fucking man.
I have a
Respect,
question.
bro. Do you
for
Yeah,
smoke
I've
them
never
indoors?
seen you smoke cigarettes.
Guys.
Imagine smoking cigarettes in 2022. Are you fucking brain dead,
trying,
monkey?
wait.
I smoke cigarettes indoors because I'm cool.
Fucking gorilla.
Fake news.
Yeah,
Most
so
people smoke.
I think when it comes to
from Cassidy, Cassidy, your chance to talk.
Because she's an idiot. Go back to muting your fucking mic.
That's very rude. I think I have a
No, he was
very
talking about me. You're fine. Keep talking.
okay.
His
I have a
content enough.
very
You're not fine.
conflicted opinion of this because I feel like on one hand, like with kids, parents should be moderating the content that they're
You have to be
intaking.
13 years old to be on here anyway.
Well, I mean,
Facts,
13
facts.
years to 18 years is considered a minor,
Dude,
and
I
parents
was
should be
like-
monitoring.
Bro, I was
their
drinking at
internet
13, bro. These
usage.
kids are pussies.
What
Oh
is
my God.
really though?
Shut
I'll
up.
continue, sorry.
Anyways,
Kids
what I'm
these days are
saying is,
pussies.
like, if you're an adult and you're influenced by what people are doing online, I think you need to take a longer look at yourself. It shouldn't matter what Twitch streamers are doing. I should be able to drink.
That's the dumbest
smoke,
thing I've ever heard in my
Exactly.
entire fucking life.
Because at the end of the day-
stream to literally advertise gambling to kids illegally.
I don't advertise gambling.
Well, to be fair, to what extent?
So I
No,
want to
this
know.
is
So the
contextually-
point that I was trying to get to is that like what is the
How far are we going to take it? Because
what is the
e-girls are
limiting
more
factor?
dangerous than gambling itself. Because the
Fact,
vast
bro.
majority of
What is
people are
the
not going to
limiting
gamble,
factor
but they're
when
going
it
to throw
comes
money
to
at
that?
e-girls.
So hey, what is? Oh my God.
A lot of us are sprinkles for money.
Okay, thank you. So, like, I want to know what's the limiting factor here. So, I think it's a bit
what is
easier
wisdom
when we're
learning?
talking about gambling, right? When we're talking about like straight up like slots, right? But if we look at like the monetization we see in AAA games right now, right, where people are opening packs of cards, right?
Yeah, we're trying to win, bro. The fuck.
Like, it exactly. So it's there's all kinds of things you could call gambling, like these microtransactions, right? These loot boxes.
There's a difference
that
between
people
those
are
It's not
doing,
gambling,
right?
bro.
Can we
So-
round the argument so we don't
I-
waste
My
time?
only point is that like a lot of people can take issue with lots of behavior that happens on Twitch, right? Should
Yes.
you, as a creator, be concerned about every single thing that they're worried about?
So,
Oh,
I get you, man. So, look, this is what I would say about it. Like, I feel like if you cater to younger fans, if you've been playing Fortnite or playing games that eat for everyone, right? And then out of nowhere, you be like, "Yo, hey, let's do some gambling." Of course, you know your
Hey,
audience
Ross.
is it's kids, right? But as an adult, I'm not. There are some impressionable adults, but as a streamer, as me, I shouldn't have to worry about if I do some, play some, or say something that my audience is my whole audience, or there's one or two people in my audience that are going to be negatively affected by it, or there's no progress in anything, right? If I have to worry about, oh, I can't do something that makes me happy because someone else is going to negatively affect by it, then I can't grow. I can't be myself. And then the only other option is stop streaming. Should I stop streaming?
I think historically,
America and the Western world runs on two things: spice and vice. What we're talking about right now are vices. Gambling is a vice, and we don't want kids gambling, correct?
Fake. Nope.
Do we want adults gambling? Yes, we do. Gambling is fun. So what do we do? Why do people on the internet have to take fucking responsibility for some 14-year-old kid finding Twitch? Isn't that the fucking parents' responsibility?
There's levels.
Why are we trying? Why do I have to take care of somebody else's kid?
We have to ground what the
Just
ends
give it a tag to sort things.
of this discourse is. Like, are we trying to say that they should be held legally responsible for what might happen in the event
His
that they
question was if it should be allowed on
That's an
Twitch.
interpretation.
If it no, it was never that it should be allowed on Twitch. It's that
Yeah,
are
it
they
should.
responsible?
I thought that's
That
what
was
he
the
said.
question.
Exactly.
So when the question is, are they
People
responsible?
should be
The answer
mindful
is
of their influence and
invariably
whether or not
and
anything should be allowed on
inarguably
Twitch.
yes.
The question
No.
was
Like they are responsible for what they platform.
The question was indeed,
Okay,
should such content be allowed on Twitch, and should we be held responsible for potentially influencing our audience into bad habits? Now, I raised the question.
Which
What
is a
does
bad
held
habit in itself.
responsible mean?
This whole website is a bad
How
habit.
hard is that
Nothing.
extend?
We gain nothing from Twitch except for people that watch my stream.
I guess so. What do you mean?
Pause. I can really answer this really quickly though to what Prime said.
Gain nothing
earlier
from
about
just
how
chatting.
Everything is a microtransaction and a pack of cards. There's a difference between all of that and acting like you
I
are
don't sell any packs of cards.
acting like you are a millionaire because you gamble and then you use that money to be flashy or whatever illegally with all of that fucking clout and whatever the fuck you're getting from it, bragging about your money from it. You're selling possible money to these kids, right? You don't get that with Overwatch.
That could be legally.
What's worse?
You don't have Overwatch.
You do
boxes,
with like
you know you're
CS:GO,
investing-
for instance.
You're not
Hey,
getting
let me
money
ask the bro in the
What's
glasses.
worse is the transparency of the
You could be
gambling
legally
stream,
held
because they're not
responsible for
telling
that.
them that the casinos are
Give me a
paying.
second, give me a second right quick.
They're
Let me
not
ask
losing
you
their
a
own
question.
money most of
You're
the time.
making a great point
I
here,
agree with
person
you, bro.
next
Like
to me.
when it comes to that, that's not really gambling. That's deception, right? And if you're gonna do deception, get it off of Twitch for sure. I'm with you. That's not gambling.
Well, let's say,
Like
for instance,
playing.
Vugar had a good point. Go ahead, Vugar.
Well, I was just saying that, yeah, a lot of those streamers, and some of them are transparent more than others, but they are getting free coupons. They're getting basically free bucks to play with. So a lot of their losses
No,
are
they're not,
actualized.
bro.
They see everyone sees the
They
win, but it's like
They're
they just
putting
got
on the
a
line,
shit
bro.
load.
Every gamble.
So would you be okay?
gambling,
Would you be
you're
okay
basically admitting
if
Why are you
Would
literally? You're lying
would
about my
you-
favorite streamer, Trainwreck.
would you
Trainwreck is
actually-
literally
No,
a
no,
billionaire.
wait,
So-
pause,
We're
pause,
not
pause,
lying
Trainwreck
pause,
would
pause,
never
pause,
take money off
Don't
stage.
ever call Trainwreck's
Train,
broke again.
listen,
He is
pause,
not.
It's reset by 10
How
months.
fucking dare you say that about him?
Yo,
It's not gambling, bro.
Guys,
So-
Train and XQC did this right.
Yeah.
They moved to Canada and they did it legally and right, and they're getting paid.
Yeah, I
money
can
and
move
they're
to Canada
gambling
too with a
raw
VPN, bro. The
talent,
fuck?
right?
No, because
So
they're
you can't-
pussies. They didn't
can't
do it
do
right.
that.
They're pussies.
Hey, watch me move to
really-
Canada right now with a VPN.
I'm sorry.
So-
but
Real men get on Nord.
Gooey Gunner, unmute your fucking mic, and I want to hear your damn mouth talk. All right?
Yo, what's up? I'm talking.
Good.
Give us the answer to the question.
All
We
right.
haven't heard from
So
you, Gooey.
we are responsible for influencing others, but we should not be held accountable for.
Gooey, you
their
have 8 viewers. You influence nothing.
Depends. It depends,
Damn.
is what
Like,
I'm saying. The
hey.
whole point is,
I only have 5. I feel you, buddy. Don't worry
Sounds
about it,
great.
man.
Yeah, I actually, okay, I want to say this. Hey, it's not gambling if you know you're going to win. It's a skill-based game. I want to go back to the alcoholic point where if I drink alcohol every day, which I kind of do, my fans don't see that as an opportunity to join me. They see it as an opportunity to celebrate life. Alcohol is good, and that's the end of the day.
So when it comes to when
Killed
we're
both my
talking about the,
parents,
the
liver
gambling,
poisoning.
right?
He died of
We're
alcoholism,
talking
so-
about the gambling.
Fuck
Is the
you, bro. You've
problem
never died. I've
is-
don't know a
is-
single person who died of alcoholism.
is the
Both my parents
problem that
did.
people
England,
don't know that the
England are a
coupons
totally different breed, though.
is the problem that people don't know about the coupons, right? So people are brought up that like they're being duplicitous maybe with these coupons. But if
The
it was
coupons
just I'm playing slots and I get the normal losses and wins, right? Would you be okay with it then?
No.
What we're arguing about
Because
is the
XQC
predatory practices by these
XQC
rich
and
people.
Trainwrecks are
The
doing it
world
right
has
way.
always been this way, where rich, smarter people take money from dumb retail traders, gamblers, investors, blah, blah, blah. That's the way the world works. Big fish eat little fish. Why the fuck are we bitching about this? They just found a new way to outsmart people with crypto.
Gunnar,
This
you're not very Ted Kaczynski like, okay? Because unfortunately, you
No,
should
but I'm living
realize-
in the real
listen,
world.
No, this is the real world, bro. He predicted this in 30 years ago, bro. Okay, AI
Who
is
the fuck
taking
is
over.
Ted Kaczynski?
All this technology, you have no
Unabomber.
idea what it
Facebook?
does. Okay, so this stuff is crazy,
baseball
and
player.
it's better than you
I see.
or anyone else could
I thought
ever
it was
be.
Monster Inc.
So now it's not anecdotal evidence anymore. We're not talking about person X or person Y. We're talking about data sets of hundreds of thousands, millions of people, and we're talking about locking us all down for a disease as 2% survival rate or whatever, or death rate. That's gambling is infinitely worse than that. That
Okay,
goes
okay.
49% of people.
I want to put a
Gambling
raise a hand
addicts
to who
have the
actually in
highest
this
rate of
call.
attempted suicide.
Who's gambled here in this call?
Why would you gamble? I'm
Okay,
actually
wait,
skilled
I
at
just want to say
things.
this and keep your hands up if you're in the negative. Not
All
me.
of them.
Hey, that's what. Hey, not me. Hey, keep your hand up if you regret nothing.
Gamble, stream or gamble,
Hey,
period.
gambling is a big ball move, bro. You can become a millionaire overnight.
Down like $10,000.
Every day you wake up, business is a gamble, life is a gamble, going on stream is a gamble, everything you say is a gamble.
Guys, nobody's going to
Problem with
argue that
gambling on
process of
stream.
life can be fun and entertaining. Should we,
That's not the
however,
question yet.
Let's see a couple bonus buys right now.
should we, however,
list them down,
be
bro. I'll
subjecting
list
our
them down.
viewers to such vices?
It depends on your
Yes.
viewership, man. It depends on your
Doesn't matter
viewership
one way
and
or
the
another.
actual.
It doesn't matter if it's on Twitch. They're gonna get it wherever they want to get it
That's
from.
yeah, but that's not exactly.
I'll just speak for my viewers personally.
Number two,
They want to
oh,
see
play
somebody
Fortnite,
else
drinking
live.
alcohol,
They want to live
drinking
vicariously
in front
through
of a
someone that
bunch of people.
takes risk in life because they don't want to take it themselves. That's what gambling's like. It's like cuckoldry, but way more fun because more dopamine.
No, the problem with gambling on Twitch.
If,
This is the problem with gambling on Twitch.
Okay.
This is the problem with gambling on
I-
Twitch, dude. Is that the
So-
people that gamble
Isn't
on
even about
Twitch
gambling,
are
bro.
Oh, cool.
sponsored,
Gambling,
are giving
vaping,
free
drinking.
money, and they're leading. They're making it
Gambling-
seem like
okay.
it's
Guys,
it's
so
something that but it's not real. There's shit's a fallacy. If
So-
you are a gambler, like you're a 7-star or you're a fucking Noir member, and you actually go and gamble, and you know this shit, most people, most gamblers, most big time gamblers, spend their life right at the fucking baseline, man. Unless they get that big win and then they leave, but they never leave. They always come back.
Okay.
When you're sitting there watching a dude gambling
You're
on
telling us
money
how
that ain't
math
his,
works, bro.
and just
Yeah,
yeah,
house
no,
wins.
dude. But that's because I mean,
Carmen, you look very beautiful right now.
It's a pretty basic fucking come to a fucking point, bro. Yes, you should not do that.
Wait, if there's
Unless-
anybody who's
unless there's a
anti-gambling on
disclosure.
Shut the fuck
What
up,
is-
please.
Is anybody who's anti-gambling on Twitch and you have channel points attached to your channel that you
didn't
can
say
gamble, I want you to leave
anti-gamble.
this
I
call
didn't
now
say
because you are
anti-gamble.
sick. You're a sick person
Hey,
subjecting your
guess what?
fucking stream
Guess
viewers
what?
to gambling.
You should
Hey,
disclose
Gunnar Gooch.
This ain't my fucking money.
So the problem, there is quite literally.
Cassidy, you were talking.
There is not a single problem to be had with disclosed sponsorship gambling, period. So long as the actual values by way of win rate are reasonably well represented, or, you know, what you would expect within the margins of loss or potential success, right? The fact that they're being given money to gamble, as long as they're doing so transparently, isn't the concern. The concern is with, like, do you remember there was a big CSGO scandal with this dude Phantom Lord once upon a time? He owned his own website, and from what I understood was at least prospectively rigging the win rates in his favor and in the favor of those who would gamble on his website publicly to misrepresent the likelihood of success. That is when it becomes problematic to me. Gambling, so long as you're doing it within the purview of a legal audience, right? An audience that, were they to
disclose
create
it,
an
it ain't your
account and
money.
put themselves on this website to observe it, and they say that they are of 18 years or older, that is what's happening. It is not, to me, reprehensible beyond measure. What is problematic, however, is let's say someone like XQC with very broad appeal, someone who is for all intents and purposes engendered an audience on the basis of acting like a fully developed child, like a real, like a Titanic baby. That is going to appeal to a younger audience and in turn influence a younger audience. Someone like XQC can't just take on a stake sponsorship and act as if his audience has suddenly matured. They're still, for all intents and purposes, the same audience prior to the sponsorship. That's what's problematic. However, can it be legislated? Not really. Can we say that XQC lacks the capacity to do so? No. However, can we make reasonable moral, have reasonable moral concern over his actions? Yes, but there's no recourse for banning it so long as it's
we do have a legal recourse. He had to move to Canada. He had to move to Canada, and Aiden Ross had to fly to Mexico in order for this to happen.
So Cassidy,
he did have to go.
So next.
So Cassidy,
would you ban gambling on Twitch if you could, Wake Wilder?
No.
That's just fun to watch. The fuck. I would ban hot tub channels.
Facts. Preach it, bro. Preach it.
I would be specific to the website. Let's say stake.com isn't. So let's say that stake.com, as we've come to see recently with what we've seen by way of investigation of the actual, let's say like registration process and having to substantiate age, the lack of proper security measures to ensure that the website is not being used by those who are under 18. They just cannot withdraw money. That is the only point at which you are now asked to verify age, right? That is the problem with stake.com. And under that basis, I do not believe that stake.com should be allowed on Twitch till they rectify that concern. Otherwise, no.
So previously, someone talked about like, you're going to be able to do these spices anyway, right?
You said Cassidy. You said Cassidy. Shut up, you cunt.
Sorry,
yeah, he keeps saying my name wrong though. So Dylan,
I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it.
Are you gonna cry?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna cry.
I'm
just thinking I didn't have anything of value to offer to the conversation. I just think it's funny that this guy said that he would ban hot tub.
Neither did anyone else.
No, you're a great thumbnail.
Don't take anything so seriously.
Gunnar, that's actually not true. I will say this, KCD. I tuned in the other day. KCD had more viewers fixing her truck, by the way, than she did in a hot tub. So maybe there's a place for unique content.
That's a personal problem, though.
Wait, what were you doing on your truck?
It wasn't a truck, it was a car.
You gave a bunch of white knights the opportunity to condescend a woman about mechanics. So yes,
previously you said
she's smart about it.
You said that like you can get these bikes.
Okay, let's do an oil change on stream.
So you previously said, Casey,
how many people talking?
Oh, my car needs.
Yeah, damn, can I kiss you, bro?
Previously, Casey, you said like it doesn't matter because they can find all these things, these biases, like out in the real world. If it was not against TOS, right, to do like hard drugs on stream. Do you think that people should be held responsible for?
I'll do that shit every day, bro. Respect.
Yeah, because it's against the law. You shouldn't be doing anything that's against the law.
If it wasn't against the law, if it wasn't against TOS, right? If those are out of the way, right? Do you think it would be fine if people were doing cocaine or whatever, right, on their stream?
It depends what you just do it in their bathroom, man. Everybody knows that top streamers do coke.
Grand Theft Auto is way more violent than cocaine. What are you?
Guna racks up at least 5 times a stream. I watch him all the time. He's cool, dude. I mean, 5 might be on the smack
afford it, buddy. Trust me.
I'm bringing him in the door.
You look a little lost in this conversation. You doing okay there?
He looks a little lost permanently. That's just how he looks.
You got anything there, buddy?
I want to answer your question objectively.
Hey, did you say your name?
From a completely unbiased perspective, like.
Yes, thank you, I appreciate that.
Obviously, that should be allowed if none of those things were illegal and it wasn't against terms of service. But like, I have a moral compass that says otherwise.
But you hold those people responsible. If their audience, I was just gonna say, if their audience actually does it, then are they responsible?
But you act as if we don't fucking.
Well, I mean, I literally.
You act as if we don't already like fucking deify drug use in popular culture to begin with, as if it's like something that's now novel if we do it on Twitch. Do I think that I wouldn't want to platform that because I care about what my platform exudes and essentially guides the viewer towards? I wouldn't personally.
I know every single person here would take a stake.com gambling. I don't give a fuck, mate. Every single person here would take it.
I've emailed them 20 times.
But like,
I've emailed them 30.
Is there anybody under the stance that anybody in a position of influence, whatever they say, they should not be held responsible for what they say.
Yes, you should not be held
responsible. No, I'm not gonna go live.
Of course you're responsible for what you say.
I'm my own person, bro. I don't have any kids that I know of.
You're still
freedom
responsible
of speech
for it.
is not freedom of consequence. You still
What
have
you
freedom of
as a
what
you as a public figure, an individual who is assuming the role of entertainer and in turn influencer, that is what this is, regardless of what it is you think you are.
These people in
You
the
are
chat
not a
kids?
stage act. You are an influencer posturing oneself as themselves. That is a thing. Like, yes, you are responsible, but what is the, let's say, what are the confines of responsibility, right? Like, to what extent, what are the implications of responsibility beyond the fact that you have to carry with you the burden of that which you promote, you know? Does that mean that you should be thrown in jail if someone is to, let's say, do something in accordance to what it is you might be platforming? Depends on to what extent you are explicitly prescribing that action. But no, I mean, like, yes, you're responsible, but what does responsibility mean now?
And we haven't actually defined this. Like, what
The
does
vast
responsibility
majority
mean?
of men
Does this
are
mean
meant to be
that,
governed and
we
led
should,
by better men and more
TOS, we should
influential
use-
people.
That, like,
Oh my God, who's that,
should-
Gunner?
Does responsibility mean that, like, TOS should be used against them? Does responsibility mean that the law should get involved? What does responsibility mean in this context? Then we can actually have a conversation.
Politicians can't even answer that question. You want to ask? You want to answer here on on Twitch?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you, Datum or Giga. Sorry.
Like, what
I'm
do you
sorry.
mean when
But,
you
yeah,
say,
what
like,
do you mean when you
how
say
should they be responsible?
Yeah.
Well, take celebrities for example. All right, anybody who has a following or anybody who is looked up upon will naturally have a responsibility to me in my eyes, because at the end of the day, you will be influencing that person one way or the other. As let's say,
Oh,
an
dude,
actor,
they're
let's
not.
say
Just
singer.
to echo what Datum's saying, dude. If you're a pro athlete or you're an actor or you're doing those things, it's in your contract that you cannot do certain things and be filmed, or you will be fined, or your contract will be terminated.
Well, that's
then it becomes a
contractually
question of
excluded.
exactly. So then it becomes of how influential are you? So if you're not really influential,
it should be
then you really
unbiased,
don't know.
You know,
what
we
that
should
implication is.
take that
What
idea,
difference is it in?
and apply it to everybody, and then we should maybe like have some sort of a system where a judge like identifies whether the person's wrong. You have like 12 juries. You know, like that would be a good system.
No.
Like,
I don't buy this argument that like it matters about your size, right? Like if you're a parent, right, and you have an audience of one, your child, right? Then I guess you're responsible for the behavior you do in front of them. But if
do you take
like,
your
what difference does that
child
make
to the
if this
casino?
person- Yeah, I mean, if you take them to a casino, right? So, like,
I feel like you
if
guys
there's
give way too
1,000
much credit to
people-
viewers,
If
bro.
there's 1,000 people watching your stream or one person, right? I think the responsibility is the same. If we're going to say this responsible,
No,
at all.
it's not. The addiction industrial complex is going
smoke
nowhere.
cigarettes
It
in front
never
of your
will.
child?
It's
You
going to
smoke them and blow
stay.
them on your child? No,
Is it
It's
a
only
disaster
going to get
for
stronger.
humanity? Is it a disaster for humanity? Is that what it is?
If you can be influenced, you're weak-minded. And next topic.
You better to be manipulated. What are you talking about?
Your
Let me
choice.
ask this.
Never
Let me
happened.
ask this, because that was a dumbass statement. Let me ask you this. Why did you start streaming? Dude with the road worker vest on, why did you start streaming?
Yeah, Modi.
Me? I started streaming because Claw said he'd suck my dick at TwitchCon Amsterdam. And I really got my dick sucked.
I don't even have a passport.
Playing the
He used to
long
have
game,
one.
Modi.
Yeah, I was playing the long game, you know? In 2.5 years, I'm still holding on to hope.
One instance of legendary dome will do it.
Yeah, that's all it takes from me. My life is followed by my penis, and I just follow behind. You know what I'm saying?
I think
It's
we've
led by your
discovered.
penis.
I think we've discovered as far as this question's going to go. The addiction
Wait,
industrial complex has been a
Wait, I didn't even
disaster
get
for
to
my
answer.
dopamine.
Shut up. Okay. Wait, Dave, can you actually like say the question again?
So the question was, there has been a lot of controversy lately regarding Twitch streamers and the influence they have on their viewers, especially in regards to gambling streams. Alcohol consumption, vaping, and gambling can be seen across the platform. Should such content be allowed on Twitch, and should we be held responsible for potentially influencing our audience into bad habits?
Responsibility should go as far as disclaiming it and then having like a tag for so people can filter it in or out of their content. And then obviously, like, if you're of age to do something, it's your choice. The whole, like, my body, my choice. Everyone can do whatever they're going to do, right? And as much as, like, people can say, like, oh, actually, like, they're going to take care of themselves. They're, like, grown up or they're not grown up or whatever. Like, as an influencer, you should be aware of your influence. But some people are, like, people should still have individual responsibility for their actions. Like, I'm not going to blame, like, fucking Britney Spears when I, like, shave my head bald. You know?
Everybody wants to talk about the gambling addiction.
Why did you just make that connection in your brain, though? Of course you blame her. You just do it subconsciously.
How come nobody talks about the e-girl addiction? That is more dangerous.
No, wait. They put it to court already.
That's one of the most predatory practices of all time.
He tried to sue Pokemon in the
Carmen, does it matter? Does it matter? There's a platform filled with children, right? Like, does it matter at all? With like related to what you just said.
If you're on, like, okay, so you have to be 13 to be on Twitch, right? That's why it should be filterable. Like, if you are 13, I do not think you should be able to search the tag like gambling or like alcohol and partying.
But you can lie about your age easy.
It's the internet.
Right? Like,
it's the internet.
Yeah,
I was watching
understand
porn in the third grade, dude.
like,
There's no
fair.
way to stop this shit unless the parents step in.
No.
What if we just put it all on my free cams? Like
I'll be honest, I have an ego addiction. It's very real.
Slots on my free cams.
I full cam Carmen this whole time.
No,
that's just the actual solution.
There's no like this already exists, man. Like we already have this in like cable television. You purchase a cable subscription, you'll still get shit. Like you can get fucking Cinemax with fucking late night pornography. You can still get fucking World Series of Poker on ESPN. Like there's still a fucking litany of vices. How it is you utilize what is essentially like a broad like port of access to this spectrum of entertainment is up to the consumer and their supervision.
Disclaimer, alcohol is bad. Gambling is
still, yes, you're responsible.
It's about the money that they're making.
Money is not even real.
What? Yes, it is.
Money is not real. It's a fucking enigma. It is a mirage.
We're gonna let
Riddler. Money is a mirage, baby.
Okay, so basically it's like this. Of course, you're held responsible, but majority of the world are fucking morons, right? There's a reason why when Donald Trump was elected, everyone hated each other. They tried to kill each other. Everyone hated each other more because he's terrible.
Everyone was happy.
Shut the fuck up, dumb fuck.
That was the greatest time in our history.
There were a bunch of bots on Twitter that said people were unhappy.
He's terrible at controlling the masses, and the masses need
Stop
control.
the poll. It was rigged.
Stupid. The masses are too fucking stupid to think for themselves. So other people that are smarter, more experienced and knowledgeable, unfortunately, have to control them because their parents are fucking idiots. They should have had an abortion with majority of these fucking idiot children.
Wow.
That's a good one, by the way.
So how does this relate to the topic?
I'll say what? You've never said anything more stupid in your entire life, John.
Why was
You were punching someone for like 20 minutes, and then you jumped into the fucking show. Shut up, John. Go back to punching people.
Takes, and then there's like lava.
Joe, I want you to beat me up.
Regardless, listen. 80% of the world.
Everybody, hey,
80% of the
just
planet.
mute people. Like holy fuck.
80% of the planet is fucking idiotic.
All right, so that
They
was
need
the
to be
end of the
controlled.
first fucking rounds. Congratulations, 30-minute rounds. Now you're gonna go the straw polls in. Post it in your own discords if you are streaming. Once again, we are voting who to keep, not kick. Keep, not kick. Whoever you want to see move forward. Vote for them now in the poll. It is in the chat.
I will say that if I make it to the finals with Gunnar Gooch, I will challenge. God, shut the fuck up. You go back to fight.
Guys, if you want to help me out, be so kind and vote in the poll. Help me to stick around for the next round. It's a popularity contest, though. And I don't have this huge audience, honestly. So vote for me to stay. Voting for me keeps me around, right? So you can only vote for one person, if you could be so kind as to vote for me. There you go. So that would be really helpful. So I think most of these guys have a bigger audience than I do, honestly. So I don't think I'm going to last very long here. But still, help us out if you can. Be so kind. And yeah, just vote in the poll. Vote in the poll for me if you could be. Not in that. Oh my God. Not in. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, you can go over here. Okay. Yeah. If you could vote in the poll, help out the community, or how about me? So that'd be great.
I don't know what you're talking.
Six Ed is Prime.
Bro, look, go try to beat Mitch Jones. If you can't beat Mitch Jones in the arena, try to get him on Spotify because you can't.
Why would he ever want to be Mitch Jones?
Because you love Mitch Jones.
Mitch Jones is literally like the biggest pussy victim card player on the planet.
Oh, so basically,
why would anyone want to be like the biggest bitch on the Twitch?
Did he ghost you? Did he ghost you? Is that what happened?
I ghosted him, and I actually don't care. I just don't like when people always play victim and manipulate people. It's actually really pathetic.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's very pathetic.
Is that what you're doing right now? You're literally doing that right now?
I'm just telling you that he's a bitch, and He's
And
manipulative.
you're manipulating people away from Mitch Jones.
my
You're doing the
shoulders
exact
look
same
like
thing.
Oh yeah,
He's
sure.
actually
Because people
he's a
can't
pretty
think for
wholesome
themselves
guy.
and they can't like
I'm
there's
actually
no
addicted
their
to
own
Mitch Jones.
actions, their own
Girlfriend,
choices in
and
life.
you
Yeah.
wanted to date him, and you were in love with him when he was on the
No,
show,
I'm
and
not.
then
I'm
you
in love
fell
with
for him,
someone
and you
else.
slid into his DMs.
I
and
literally
you
didn't even know him.
because
I
he's
literally
Mitch
didn't even know
Jones.
him.
I'm
I literally
actually
didn't even
addicted to
know him,
Mitch
and I don't
Jones, and
care
I think
about
we
who he
need to
is
get
or
rid
his
of Mitch
clothes.
Jones.
What the fuck
You're
are we
actually
talking? Why the
stupid.
fuck are we talking about
I'm
Mitch
not even
Jones?
interested in him in any fucking language or
Claw,
universe.
Claw's obsessed with him, bro. I don't know.
Shut every-
Yeah,
this
why
is
don't you
such-
suck
I
his
like
cock?
Mitch
You seem
Jones.
pretty interested in him.
I
He wants to
probably
suck my cock.
would. He's a pretty
Hey,
cool guy.
Giga, it's,
Yeah, very
it's
cool.
my
Victim
chest
birthday.
and all their votes is going to
Mitch
Gooner.
Jones. Yo, dude, go get a time machine then, Carmen.
Oh,
I
make
dare
sure to
you.
vote, guys.
Yeah,
I
you
would
heard
rather
me?
die.
All the is all my
All the
chat.
votes are going to Gooner?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Did Gooner hacked the website, everybody. Apparently all the votes are going to Gooner.
Fucking.
Don't hate the player, gamer.
Sometimes it takes a
He
while for
has a
straw
cult
poll to
following.
register,
He
actually.
deserves it
So
just 'cause his
look
following.
out for that. Sometimes it just takes
He's
a
a
while
better
for straw
manipulator.
poll to register your vote, so you might have to wait a little bit.
Wait, where do you find the link
yeah.
to the straw poll so I can send it out somewhere?
Gooner.
I got 2 viewers here that really want to, help me out.
Goon Squad's just that strong.
Oh, I'm unmuted. Fuck
You're not
me.
even muted, you moron.
God damn. I got muted for like 20 minutes, you fucking big foreheaded bastard.
Hey, Gooner, guess what I
Stop
voted for?
talking about Prime like that.
I'm sorry,
dude.
John. I love you, bro. My apologies. I'm a big
nice
fan
to
of
Prime.
the
He's
John
a nice
Millie
guy.
diss tracks. Prime?
Please,
Which one's Prime?
please stop talking about my Rob movie.
Oh, Prime.
Unstoppable.
Prime's looking
Well,
sexy.
again,
bro.
so we're having a problem, guys, with the results of the poll for some fucking reason. So stand by.
Hey,
Everyone
stop the
knows
poll.
It's literally
Hey,
all just Gooner. He
there's
owns the
another-
thing.
Stop the
Giga,
poll. There's rigging the election, let me tell you.
Giga, if I can
Stop
find
the
it.
count. Stop the
Of
count.
course,
Giga,
of course,
tell you.
of course it goes to Gooner,
If I,
of course.
Giga, if I can find it for you, there's another polling website that's like faster when it doesn't have the slag.
This one's actually owned by fucking Twitch, so.
I'll see if I can find it for you though. But if you can decide if you want to use it or not, that's your.
Oh man.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I can't believe
This is weird. That's
Oh,
fucking weird.
man.
I think Gooner hacked the website. He knew he was gonna
Bro.
lose.
Gooner's like Joe Biden right now.
Why
I
would
am
you
not
ever
smart.
fucking lose?
I'm
Joe Biden. I'm like Donald Trump.
Beautiful poll numbers. Beautiful. They're
Let
looking
me tell
beautiful.
you, absolutely crazy. I'm
Let me tell you.
gonna be a wall around my votes.
I can't
okay?
wait till 3 a.m. and then all of a sudden Claw ends up on top of the polls for some random reason.
Hey, I'm not a Biden, okay? If anything, I'm more of a Tulsi Gabbard, okay?
He's more of a Hillary Clinton.
I literally haven't cringed harder.
Hey, Claw, show us the emails, Claw Clinton.
Careful, Modi. You know what they're famous for, right?
Pokemon go to the polls.
Pokemon go to the polls, baby.
What a disaster that was, man. Fuck me. No one hates Democrats more than the DNC.
You guys are all
honestly
awesome,
true.
always. Thank you all for being here. It's been
No problem. You're welcome.
it's already been a lot of fun. So
yeah,
Good job.
My goddess is gonna start to stream soon.
All right, next
so I'm gonna have to
subject.
watch
Let's
it.
go. Let's go. Next subject.
I've got to support Jar and his modding duties, so can we
This
wrap
would
this
be
up?
a so much better show if it was like me and Gooner versus Wake and Prime. Just so you know, like a 2v2 show.
Well, that's
so
really
much cooler.
sexist. You just instantly want to get rid of the girls. That's very sexist of you.
No.
Actually, I've done
Keep
more
one.
for women on this platform than anyone here could ever hope to.
Of course, Claw wants a
I'm back,
sausage
baby.
fest.
Woo!
Chill, buddy.
Oh,
wish you weren't.
fuck.
Claw wants a sausage fest? No surprise there.
I'm so glad Claw doesn't like me.
He loves a little weed in his mouth.
I just like
Did
you. I like
anybody
you in a
hates
different
you,
way.
For
The sausage
clarity's sake,
goblet.
did literally anybody say that gambling should be banned?
Go vote. Go
I
vote.
did.
Go vote. Whoever you want to keep.
So
not
there should be
keep. Remember who you
disclaimed
want to
and
be
tagged
Not.
and categorized.
I never even heard your rationale.
It should be banned based on the law. So if it's like legal in Canada, then
Look
it
at
should
the
be
law.
fine. Or
Look at the
illegal in
law.
Vegas, you should.
Okay, guys, they created a new poll. All right, new poll. If you vote in the last one, thank you. But they created a new poll because straw poll is actually not good. I discovered this myself. I was doing this previously, right? So they're using a new poll, new website. If you could vote for me, that would be really kind. It'd be a big help. Please vote. I'm literally at the bottom. Vote for me if you could. Vote again. Vote early, vote often. Yes, please. If you can vote for me, I'm literally at the bottom. If not, I will be kicked off this round. So if you can help me out, guys, vote for me. Vote for me. Vote for me. The link is in chat. The link is all of chat. All of chat is this. But yeah, it looks like I said, I don't have a very big audience. So Yeah, check it out. Help us out. Yeah, guys, yeah, help us out if you can, please. Hit it up again. If you've done it before, hit it up. Need your help. Hit it up. Vote for me. Vote for me if you could be so kind. Vote. If you voted for before, it's not gonna. They made a new poll. Remember, so please. Yep, Prime bumped up. Thank you, Crystal Clear. Crystal Clear's a real one. Thank you so much, dude. Okay.
What's going? Oh wait, I'm at the bottom. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's like gambling too much.
I also
He was just yelling at the end, and it was annoying.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All
Like Gooey literally said like 2 things, and he has like higher than half the people.
Because they speak as
Or like
Gooner.
literally being AFK.
They misread it. They thought it was me.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just gonna be full screening comment even when I get kicked.
No, stop saying that. Holy
I love you. Oh my god.
Vugar, Claw, and Carmen can't even. Bottom
Bruh.
3, Vugar, Claw, and Carmen can't even. Gooner Gooch wins the round.
What rank am
Gooner,
I?
you will decide who are the bottom 3.
What rank
gets
am I?
to move forward, and the other 2 will be eliminated.
I'm
What
going
rank did I
first,
get?
Gooch
Fucking
Squad
tell
Mess.
him.
I'm like a proud supporter.
Tell him, Gooch.
Let's see it, Gooch.
Claw or
Check it,
Vugar?
Tone.
Let's
what
see
the
it,
fuck did
Gooch.
Junior even say, dude? He says,
Yeah, so I voted elimination. Thanks, guys. You did it. So as long as I'm not in the bottom 3, I'm not up for elimination. So thank you. For now, exactly, right? Yeah. Well, thanks, guys.
Hey, Vugar.
Hey, honestly though, I kind of do fuck
he
with
picks
you.
you, Bogar.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You want to shout your Twitch?
Later. Bam.
Yeah, you could shout out just Vugar.
Let's go. Anyone any balls in the chat?
It's coming on, man. Thank you very much for it, and appreciate you very much. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Peace out, buddy.
Get the fuck out of here, Booger.
All right, Gooner,
What a loser.
Claw,
Yo.
or Carmen can't even. Who
Oh, wait.
else? Who do you want to see
I get to kick
continue?
too?
You get to kick 2.
Oh, damn. Who just got you
I'm
that
gonna be
drink,
honest.
Junior?
Carmen did.
Oh, shit.
Rocking a hard place here. I'm gonna be honest. Carmen,
choose a hard place, please.
She does not have many good takes. I'm gonna be honest.
She likes being abused.
Yeah, but she has a
Claw's
good fix,
bringing
bro.
the spice to this conversation that I'm really looking for. So Carmen, you're going home.
I appreciate it. Buddy. I will reinvigorate myself, and honestly, now that there's one less woman here, I'll probably be less aggressive. I'm joking.
next round. Carmen.
I vote for Claw too. I want to talk about Mitch Jones more.
As a feminist, this kind of hurts, Brian. I'll lie to
I
you.
didn't bring up Mitch
We'll wait
Jones.
for
I
Colin
want
to
to
come back.
reiterate that. I made sure to defend him, and then you all attacked me for it. So I don't know why.
Of course,
that happened.
Gooner's getting rid of the bitches. No, that's a bad move there, Gooner.
All right, so
Had to be done.
we'll wait for
How
Carmen
is
to
Katie City still here?
Carmen, twitch.tv/Carmen can't even, guys. Thank you so much all the way, for all you guys.
Bye,
being here.
Carmen.
Loser.
Bye, Carmen.
What's up, Carmen?
She's not here yet.
I don't actually hate you,
She's
Carmen.
not here yet. She's not
I know.
here yet.
She
I
was
hate
like-
Carmen. Carmen sucks. Hold up, watch this.
I
You don't hate me.
Carmen, Carmen.
Well, she
Unfortunately, you've
doesn't
been
believe you.
Carmen. Unfortunately, you've been eliminated. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
what happens when you have a really cool. Oh my God, that's the creepiest thing in the world. That is the creepiest thing in the world. Imagine that coming into your room. That would be scary.
Bro, I hope that comes into my room. Come on.
Carmen can't even. Twitch.tv/Carmen can't even. Everybody, thank you so much, Carmen. We all love you very much. I've never met a soul that does
I
not
love you
like
the
us.
most, though,
Thank you
Carmen.
once again.
Sorry.
Bye, Carmen.
You see what
Carmen,
she
can you
just
give me
did?
some water?
Look
I'm
what
really
she
thirsty,
did.
bitch.
Watch it on the delay.
I watched it all right. I was
So we're gonna keep this going, guys. Now, 25-minute round, progressively getting shorter. Oops, that up.
Oi.
All right, now next question. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I hope
Ready.
so.
I love Ghosted.
I love you better.
I love you.
All right, so next question. Here we go. The most recent cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition depicts a
Oh, mama. Link it, please. Sorry.
depicts a woman of a heavier set nature.
Oh, shit.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Whoa,
Unlink it.
Whoa, why
Unlink it.
not, Modi? Why not,
By
Modi?
most metrics, she would even be considered obese.
Oh,
While
God.
Beauty is certainly in the eye of the beholder. I'm sure someone out there loves Modi.
Yeah, if they're ugly.
Can we get a picture?
It does
Can we
take
get a picture of this broad?
It does it.
Shut up! Obesity is undeniably detrimental to one's health in a general sense. Is it possible to promote body positivity
Hell no.
without further encouraging the obesity epidemic?
Hell no.
Hell
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no.
Bro, you're telling me she's going to be on the cover of a sports magazine? What is it? Hot dog eating?
no. Yeah.
But
So I won the last round, so I think I should get to go
What sport
first.
is she good at?
Hey,
I would
Gunnar,
her in any sport.
He won the last round. We'll let Gunnar start us off.
All right. I think that women should carry a good amount of meat on their body.
Okay.
When they're, and I think women look the best when they're pregnant.
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand why we have to promote women who are just like morbidly eating way too much, like it's some sort of thing that pushes society forward. If anything, it pushes us backwards. Our medical system's failing.
Okay, so but if you actually look at this woman,
I am
right?
pro-pregnant women. I am anti-fatties.
He's pro letting his dick explode inside of a woman.
Why are we having a conversation about?
I'm sorry, guys. Can we actually clarify something about this real quick? Because
look at this woman, right?
One at a time. Cassidy is obviously worked up over this. Cassidy, go ahead and just tell us how you feel.
The BMI index is wrong, okay? If you can tell me what obesity is without quoting the BMI
Claw
index.
on Twitch.
My eyes. Panda, Gunnar.
So,
finish. Hold on. No, she's not finished.
I love you both.
I mean, I just said if you can tell me what obesity is without quoting the BMI index, I'll listen to you.
Just call Gunnar. Just call.
You can't just say when you're fat because fat looks different on different people.
What about fat?
I'm not a fucking idiot.
You're saying scientifically, you disagree with the BMI? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, I disagree with the BMI.
I do too. I do too. I have very heavy bones. I drank a lot of milk as a kid.
Disagree with the BMI in what application?
If you
right?
look at,
we know Gunnar.
So you disagree with science, right? I'm not going to accept that as an answer.
Well, no one's. The BMI can exist as a metric without it necessarily describing the proper status. That it depends on why are you applying the BMI and what is it meant to tell us about the individual in this context? Because it can be.
You guys see how Cassidy just derailed our whole entire conversation?
I think it's interesting. I'm probably closer to you. Cassidy, I'm probably closer to you.
What does BMI mean, please?
I'm probably closer to you on this subject because I think it's so easy, right? So easy to body shame people, right? Like, if you look at this picture, so the woman on the cover is named Yumi Nu, Y-U-M-I space N-U, right? That's her name, Yumi Nu. Take a look at her. I just Googled her, right? And
I don't want to look.
She looks like a normal human being, is what it is, right? Like, if you look at most women have a variety, they're like sizes like it's like 8 to like 10 or some shit, right? Like most women aren't very extremely thin, and she looks at like a healthy weight.
But
to call her quote unquote obese, I think is going too far. And to say that like she's like detrimental, like putting up. I'm almost done. I swear, I'm just about done.
Okay,
but I'm just saying that like to say that a woman that looks like this. Putting her up there is like pushing some sort of unhealthy lifestyle. I think goes way too fucking far.
But this is
did we not just get done talking about the influence that people?
Oh my God, this has been.
Let me say something right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say something. So look, do you have a problem when you see Sports Illustrated and you see really skinny women? You don't really have a problem. Do you know these skinny women are
sporty, bro?
No, listen. These same skinny women, right? They have they're bulimic. They're like throwing up.
They got 6 packs, bro.
Hold on, give me a second.
Potentially anorexic.
Give me a second. They're like unhealthy, like skinny, right? Do you have that same issue with women being super unhealthy, damn near dying to get this photo shoot? Because I don't hear that outrage.
There is outrage. This is something I can actually speak on as someone who modeled for you.
Halsey just tweeted about this. Halsey just tweeted about that, though.
Claude, you're next. Let Ghosted go.
Give me a second. So, like, she's thick. Okay, it don't. Do you lose sleep? Because damn, this thick bitch on the bro. Just you know what I mean? And it's
respect, yeah.
Sports ain't all jacked up. Sports
comes all anti-woke reactionary bullshit. Is all it is.
Who are we to say in your line of work? Do you only look this way?
I can say. I can say right now, really simply. Find me one time.
Ghosted, you were gonna say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna echo what Panda says. So back old enough, and you recall back in the late '90s, early 2000s,
heroin chic,
throwing up a bunch of skinny chicks, actors, putting them on the magazines, and girls were creating some serious psychological issues, bulimia. They were not eating. It was causing severe depression. And I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with genetics. It's not necessarily what you eat.
Thanks.
I mean, it could be a
Excellent.
lot of things, and I think beauty is you know, the eye of the beholder.
What's the girl's name?
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't look.
She is not attractive or not. That is not the subject. Once again, we are arguing simply.
He's not attractive.
Is there a line between being healthy and unhealthy, and is there a line crossed promoting such unhealthy habits, perhaps?
Exactly.
No,
I think it goes both ways. Like the show,
we ain't
my
never
1,000 pound fucking.
What's this girl? Wait. This girl isn't even that fat, bro. What the fuck?
We just put a woman on a magazine that people want to have sex with. What's being promoted?
Screen? What is happening on screen right now with?
Bro, what the fuck? Right, hold up, let me zoom in.
You're super skinny and you don't eat.
But like, I know
you can be on the front of Sports Illustrated. That is definitely a promotion.
Like 300.
If you don't think it is, then you're
technically obese on their weight. But they're the most athletic guys. Period. So who the fuck? Who are you to say this thick chick is unhealthy?
Wait, is it Yumi Liu?
What's her name? I'll tell you she's unhealthy right now.
She looks like she's got a little bit of cushion job, but she's kind of fit, bro.
Guys, all I want to ask you guys is one question: when has there ever been an offensive lineman on Sports Illustrated, like a male?
Lizzo.
Okay, we say it like it's this fucking like unassailable institution in pop culture. It's not. First of all, the narrative around this has been entirely skewed to perpetuate some kind of misogynist, alt-right, anti-woke panic, dude. Like, there are 4 different covers, one of which includes Kim Kardashian, who has been fucking cosmetically engineered
Can we get
to
a
have
link
a
to that
certain
one,
body.
please?
This is not. There are 4. Fucking Elon Musk's mom is on one of them, and she's 74. This is not a joke. Look it up. There are 4 fucking covers. This is one of them. The entire meaning of this publication at this time was to promote a vast spectrum of body types. That's what that's the whole function of it was. Now, also, here's another thing, man. They aren't saying this is a great way to live or this is the ideal body type for general health. It's an appreciation of the physical form. This was never a how-to guide for women to get fit. This was jerk-off material for dudes who couldn't buy porn. That's all. It was for 12-year-old me. It's all this is not a how-to guide. This is just giving appreciation to a spectrum of bodies that people just happen to have. And until you learn to love your body, because to what extent, first of all,
I hate my body.
It's okay.
I'm gonna get shredded as fuck.
But how? To what extent are we to make people feel as if they can't occupy the body they now? Don't get me wrong, Tatum. You and I both clearly have a penchant for going to the gym to build to a certain aesthetic. But I myself was a male model for 3 fucking years, man. I was 160 pounds at 6'4" to look the way they wanted me to look. I was the antithesis of health. It's not like we want to promote that either, but we do because it seems productive. It seems of value. What I'm saying is that the line on either side of the spectrum of what would be high and low normal by way of BMI, of which I was borderline underweight, this would probably be borderline obese. It's not to the point to where it is morbid, to the point to where I am concerned for her longevity. Now, do I think she could be healthier? Of course, but that's not the point. The point is for people to oogle. That's the whole point of Sports Illustrated. If this was a how-to guide on how to have the perfect level of physical fitness, that would be one thing. But if this makes people grow closer to a point of loving themselves enough to where they don't hate themselves when they go to the gym, look at themselves in the mirror, so on and so forth, then I think it's productive, because I think one of the number one obstacles between some people and inevitable physical in the endeavor towards physical fitness is the way that they feel about themselves in that moment, and the self-loathing that they perpetuate internally, the fear they have when they go into the gym, they feel eyes on them. It's not to say that I think that this is necessarily intrinsically wrong or that intrinsically good. I think that it's a net neutral in that the point of Sports Illustrated is not to tell women how to look. It's just it's essentially for men to
so hold on.
The gambling question is because it comes down to influence at the same time. They're almost synonymous. You have to take responsibility to a certain point. Otherwise, if we just do whatever we want or showcase what we want, you don't think there's going to be repercussions.
Why don't we look at the Nico Avocado guy is eating himself to death then, instead of this woman who just has fucking some cushion?
Yeah, I would like to retract my earlier statement. The chick is not obese. She's got a big ass body, and
I'd let her sit on my face. I thought she was going to look like massive, like Big Mom in the house.
What do you think? I think it's interesting that we call this promoting this type of lifestyle, right? All this is, and this is to Walker's point, all this is a picture of a woman, right? And we see this all the time when it comes to people who might be quote unquote overweight. Is that like them existing in space and not being shamed becomes promoting that lifestyle? But like she's just a woman, just existing.
For a little bit of background. If you technically take her stats by scientific measurements, she is obese. That is a fact. It's 100% scientific fact.
How much does she weigh?
Oh, you were making out like she was massive, Dayton, you lying bastard.
Does obese mean unhealthy?
No, but yes, obesity is unhealthy. That's why it's an epidemic in the United States. We're not arguing that because once again, it is scientifically proven. You cannot argue this.
Wait, damn, are you obese? Science is cringe. Science is cringe.
The argument is it possible to promote body positivity?
No.
Body positivity without further encouraging the obesity epidemic? Because once again, we are an epidemic with obesity in the United States, and by scientific definition, she is obese.
No, you're incorrect.
Bro, if that's obese in the USA, man, I can't wait to come to Texas.
She's actually not obese.
Her size.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The fuck?
No. Like in the BMI calculator, she's not.
She is.
Okay, so Dayton's just a liar then.
Earlier than I saw, she was technically obese.
So she's 5'11",
All it takes
160
is two
pounds.
fucking eyes and a scale to tell that woman is not
she's
healthy.
on the high end of healthy. So she's the high end of healthy. Her BMI is 22.3, high end, close to overweight, but not obese.
See, this is the problem. We're arguing about the fucking.
Because let's assume, for the sake of argument, that she was obese. All right, let's assume that it was a larger individual on the cover. All right, so
like who?
I'll look for her actual weight. All right, for you. But let's assume that it was. The question, once again, you're sidetracking. Is it possible? All right, is it possible to promote body positivity without further encouraging the obesity epidemic?
Okay,
I don't think anyone looks at. I don't know.
Guys, I have something to say.
There's no way she's 160 pounds, though.
Body positivity, right? While having alcohol.
I got it from one website. I'm gonna check others.
Like alcohol commercials.
She's actually in my chat right now, guys.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Is it possible?
Just to make sure the question.
You just take it to John.
I think it's weird that we focus so much on being fat, right? And that being the thing that is so unhealthy, right? When we have so many other things that are unhealthy, like drinking, right? So how can we put body positivity when we have like in the Sports Illustrated, right, magazine, you'll find commercials for drinking, right, for alcohol. So like there's all kinds of ways that we can be unhealthy. Why are we focusing specifically on this one? Because I'll tell you why. Because the reason why we look at it as a moral failing, right? We look at being fat as being a moral failing. So it's more than just like the health ramifications, right? It's like you have failed somehow, and a way you don't fail when you're drinking a lot.
Being fat is for all intents and purposes very easy in the United States at present.
Well, get fat then, mate. It's not that easy.
And a surplus of food that is
hard, dude.
Yeah, but I've been trying to get fat my whole life.
So as we all know, this is entirely dependent on your physiology. What's your hormone profile?
Chad is saying she's 240 pounds, which again.
The next one will put her at 33.
That's a lot of money, bro.
If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. That's all I say.
But even still, and this is more my point. It's like I do not believe that in any way, shape, or form this is promoting a body type as much as it is giving visibility to a spectrum of body types. It is not saying this is the ideal, no more than it's saying that Kim Kardashian is the ideal or that fucking this Musk woman is the ideal, right? These are all a litany of different body types, and it's meant to ground women in their perception of self in the public sphere, in like public opinion. And what we're learning here is that like most of the dudes here have been like, yeah, she's hot, I don't care. Like that there's something to be said for it. Now, it doesn't matter what your taste is, but it is to say that it's meant to say that like your body is okay, and it is worth investing in either direction, whatever it is you want to do. Now, do I think that if this was like fucking a magazine about maximizing one's health, that'd be a different question altogether, because I would have some, let's say, like misgivings about the scientific validity of someone who is weighing into the obese range being healthy. But that's not what's happening.
One of the worst things we can do. One of the worst things we can do as a country and as people and as men is promote the weakness in our society. And this is what it's doing. It's promoting a weakness. It's putting it to the forefront like it's not some big deal. America's fat as fuck. We're all going to die of heart failure and bullshit like that.
Like drinking, like smoking,
food is unhealthy. Our diet's unhealthy. Everything we do is unhealthy. And we have a responsibility to turn this ship around because it's going to kill us all if you don't stop it.
Like drinking, like smoking.
How can you turn this ship around, bro, when there's too many big people on it, bro?
Most of the things that we get up to, right? But we don't.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm with you there. there. Drinking is one of the things that builds society. It's a good therapeutic measure. And every man that works on infrastructure in this country, one of the most important things, drinks every day. So I'm not going to let you say that drinking is a bad thing. Drinking is a form of medication for men who need it.
They're weak mentally, that's why.
That is because women, there are not enough women deep sea welders. I agree.
If you're happy with what you got, then it's fine. But if you're unhappy,
for us as men, we need to get away from this woman-like ideology where everything's great, everything's beautiful. No, if you're fat as fuck, you should probably work on it. Said and done. There.
If you drink too much, you should probably not do that anymore either, right? Like we can agree that if you do unhealthy things, then maybe don't do those things. But our society.
No, I like drinking and I will never stop.
I'm not gonna let you say drinking's unhealthy. It's not. It's one of the most healthy things.
It's literally fucking poison. It's literally fucking poison.
No, it isn't.
It's
no, it
literally
isn't.
poison.
I will never stop.
But
mankind evolved.
You have to fucking kill it. I'm not telling you to stop.
Alcohol is a bridge builder socially. It is a therapeutic measure. It is one of the most important things to keeping our.
I'm not drawing a difference between the two, between being fat and drinking, right? I'm not drawing a difference. So if you want to do that, if you want to drink, that's okay, right?
What else are you going to get rid of?
Live
Strippers?
A lifestyle that maybe makes you a little bit heavier, that's okay too.
Bro, liver disease is fake. Alex Jones said that.
Alcohol is one of the main tenets of American male.
Fat alcoholic.
We can't wait to hear your opinion, Gooey. Go ahead, buddy.
Stated my opinion multiple times. I feel like if you're happy with what you got, then it's fine. But if you're unhappy, then it's not.
Okay, bro. I mean, I don't agree with that.
The question has to become.
Yeah, damn. Can I get one of those?
Modi, go. Let's give Modi a proper.
I just want to say that if I don't think there's a single person looking at a woman on a magazine who looks quite, unless a woman was unhealthy and obese. I don't think anyone's looking at that as a way to be unhealthy and obese. I think it makes people feel okay if they're unhealthy, but it's not. I don't think I can ever look at an anorexic person like I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
People have.
Some girls do that.
You know?
I mean, I would look at John.
For
example, bro, like I wouldn't look at John. I'm like, I wish I had that type of hairline. Like that is my worst nightmare. You know what I mean?
My hair is better than yours.
Fuck you, John.
You're 19 years old.
I think it's Casey's turn.
Same people who will sit there and say it's unhealthy to promote skinny women. Isn't it a little hypocritical not to use that in reverse?
No.
What?
Yes, it is. It is hypocritical.
I can say
it is. I think that it's more so to say that this isn't necessarily in.
This girl is skinny. Let's not promote it. They're like, damn, she looks cute. You know what I mean? It's never, damn, that bitch kind of skinny though.
No. It's not skinny women. Skinny women.
No. Super like bones, right? If she's unhealthily skinny but pretty, we'll give it a pass, right?
I don't think it's about skinny, right? I think it's about like how they've gotten to that weight, right? Like I think it's fine to say that like this is another form of the human body, right? This person's a bit more thin, this other person's a bit more heavy, right? But how did you get that way? How are you living, right? Are you throwing up in a bathroom? Don't do that, okay? I think that's what you should be focusing on rather than like a person's body type, because some women are naturally thin, some people are naturally a bit more heavy, right? So
but being naturally thin or naturally more heavy that doesn't necessarily, let's say, like exonerate oneself of the health implications that being at that body type would suggest. Like me,
imagine there's a triangle. At the top, you have super steroid healthy gym people. On the bottom right, you have fat obese people. On the left, you have bulimia people. Somewhere in the middle there, that's where greatness lies. But people should tend to shoot for the steroid gym people because that is what greatness is all about.
Facts.
Chicken and rice.
Shut up, boys.
You're such a Mars thinker.
Cassidy. I want to hear from you.
I'm so sick of you saying my name wrong. I'm honestly.
Keep complaining, bro.
He's a cool name. You should be honored. Your name sucks.
Stop calling you Cassidy. Cassidy, everybody. Cassidy, don't get it wrong. Cassidy, Twitch.tv/Cassidy. Cassidy, what do you gotta say?
I think everybody is built differently, and
true, just
not
like
everyone,
me.
Especially me.
Not everyone has complete control over what their body looks like. You could be eating the right thing every day,
of course,
working out every day, and still end up with
look
a
like
body
Gooch, bro.
No, you have a hormone disorder.
Have you gone to the gym ever?
If that's the case, you have a hormone disorder.
I have PCOS. I struggle with body image. I can't get the body that I want because it's fucking impossible.
So does Wake Wilder.
I do too, and I struggle because I can't afford steroids.
Get eliminated and go to the gym. Get eliminated and go to the gym, you fat fuck.
Dude. Sorry, Cassidy.
alcohol is bad for you. It shrinks your brain. Just so you know.
Alcohol's horrid
It
for you.
shrinks your brain.
Why are you attacking me, bitch?
Why did you look at it as an attack?
I didn't say anything about you.
Oh, you fucking alcoholic.
I stuck up for you, Cassidy. I said, oh, we should let Cassidy talk.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
I was just saying alcohol is bad for you. It's not healthy.
Well, obviously, from your answer, you don't know anything.
That was a hell of a self-report right there. But okay. Anyway.
I think that the idea being
Cassidy's sus, bro. Cassidy's sus.
But I think Wake was. I don't think Wake was wrong.
Yeah,
I don't think Wake was wrong. Wake was talking about how like even if you have provided a space naturally, right? That doesn't mean you're quote unquote healthy. I think that's fair, right? But I think the focus is like why are we talking
You're
about
not
this in the
wrong
first
either,
place,
though.
right?
The method can be problematic, without a doubt.
The reason why we're talking but the reason why we're talking about this is because Jordan Peterson, piece of shit, right? Jordan Peterson, body shamed this individual. That's really the problem, right? The problem is that like we have a shame in our society.
What's wrong with body shaming?
And that's the real problem.
Shaming is greatness. If you're fat, bitch.
I'm gonna get one answer to this
I remember when
body shaming
this body shaming wasn't relabeled. It used to be, telling your friend, hey, you're getting a little fat. Go to the fucking gym,
That's not body shaming.
See, but women hijacked that. They hijacked
Peterson being like, I don't want to say this woman,
and correct each other's behavior.
That's your own fault.
Wait, we're not talking about who's sexy and who wants to, who wants.
Yeah, but that was Jordan Peterson's critique. That's why this is kind of like he was literally like
to hijack our definitions.
There's nothing to do with that. You can't get apples to oranges. Beauty is not. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, bro. I don't like apples or oranges. Please don't mention them.
If somebody's terribly,
dude, if we're really concerned about their health, then are we going to be like, can you provide us with the requisite blood work to prove like how do your arteries look? It's like, are we going to go through all that? Or are we just going to prescribe what fitness should look like? I think that there's a general idea.
Can we even comment on an opinion?
Can I say physical fitness is?
It's so easy. You just pick up heavy shit, put it down, done deal.
And you're killing it, Gunnar.
All right, I think we've exhausted this topic.
Hey, Gunnar, bro.
I want to say something.
Shotgun that whole beer and I'll do mine.
Go ahead, John.
I want to say why I don't like majority of fat people. Okay? Listen,
Please
it
go
is
ahead.
not because of the way they look. It is because being fat basically is admitting that you're a lazy piece of shit for most people. And I want to say Panda is overweight, but he gets a lot of shit. Panda is an exception to this because he puts in work. He gets so much shit done all the time. So of course it's okay for him. He gets so much shit done. You know what I mean? But most people that are overweight are just lazy. It's a mental thing. You know what I mean?
Who's going to be the judge, jury, and executioner on that decision?
This is the moralizing we're talking about.
Are you going to meet every fat person in America and say whether they're right or wrong?
So you are lazy as fuck.
Yeah, we need like a person like we need like Moon Knight to come, but like instead of like judging evil people, he judges fat people.
So I like coach people for a living, and one of the things that I like to impress upon clients is that willpower is a finite resource in many ways, and if you like allocate willpower to other endeavors, you will have less for physical fitness. So frankly, fitness is a lot about one, being coached appropriately, and then two, having like the process refined to the point to where it isn't a strain on willpower to the extent that it presently is.
Wake,
yes.
You coach people for a living? And
I do.
What do you coach them in?
Being a pussy, probably.
That too.
What do you?
We've seen exactly when we're talking about moralizing. We're talking about moralizing. We just saw it.
What do you coach them in? I'm asking a question.
I said in physical. I coach them in a physical fitness capacity.
Do
to get in
you
shape.
use $100 paragraphs every time you coach someone?
Yes, exactly as I just
said. What gym? How much
So,
do they pay you, man? They pay
Walker.
you about $225 an hour. Like, what is it?
They pay him by the word.
Do you think do you think like the
Pay 'em
more
by the
vocabulary
word.
you
He's
have,
getting
like the
$25 a word.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm gay.
I
everybody's talking
apologize.
to
Why
for
are we
being
like
able to track with my
So
thoughts.
Walker, I think you're making a lot of good points, but like the moralizing I was talking about, like literally just happened. Talking about people who are lazy, right? That there's something morally wrong with these individuals, right? They don't stand up. That's the thing, that a shame that we attach to this, that we don't necessarily attach to other things.
I just think it's a danger to my penis if they overweight.
Majority of
'cause,
fat people are lazy.
We attach it to a lot of stuff, man. We moralize everything that we can in accordance to our cultural values, what it is we were raised in, what we've chosen to assimilate. It's like, I think that holding a fucking animosity towards people for their obesity is a discounting of like the entire concept of cultural conditioning, like local, like regional concepts of what fitness or cuisine looks like, you know, how it is your family approached fitness. Like there's so much shit to this. So much of this is learned or acquired that like, it's not like, and this isn't even the question. So whether or not, yes, I think it's reprehensible that we continue to say things along the lines of like, this is why I dislike people. I think that lifestyle choices are things that can be brought into question, but at the end of the day, people didn't ask. When they do ask, I offer. But like, that's it, right? This woman is clearly just another representation of a body in a swimsuit, and frankly, all of this is designed in the direction of the male gaze and to placate sexual sensibilities, and they cast it a broad net. I also think
fucking buzzword, Wake Wilder. Get off the internet, Wake. Go touch grass. Look at the sunset. No more of these fucking liberal buzzwords, man.
You're gonna get them all, and you're gonna like them.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You're taking it too far here, man.
How?
Because Wake, you're too smart. You gotta be a dumb idiot to win.
I think okay. So here's why I think it's different. Sorry, Giga, unless you wanted to go. But
you just said male gaze in front of the host.
Prime has never even gone to the gym, dude.
So here's why I think it's different. Because specifically, right? Like we can see fat. Right, we can't necessarily see a person's drug problem.
Can you see this fat dick? Sorry.
Lots of people. Right? Sorry, I wasn't looking down in my own crotch, so no, I didn't see it. But like, no, we can see fat everywhere we go. Right, we can see that person, and then we can immediately judge them. We can compare them to ourselves in a really easy way that we can't do for like substance abuse. Right. So, but even if we do moralize them, like Walker was trying to say, right, we can't necessarily see that a person is suffering from all these other vices the same way.
Yo, can I give my point of view real quick?
I grew up on the hood, and I was 300 pounds. I still lost 100 pounds.
Fat people are the most healthy people because if we're starving, they'll live the longest.
True.
What?
I only have a short point, Dale.
Gooey, what? I would eat the fat person instantly.
That's not even true. First off, they wouldn't survive last.
Okay, can I give my quick thing?
Yeah, go for it, Modi.
Okay. It's gonna take 5 seconds.
By the way. Man, I love fat people.
Wow, you know what, Modi? You're one hell of a guy. Has anyone ever told you that?
That's great. All right, cool.
Thank you, mate.
Muted.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, we're gonna conclude that round. So once again, let's get the poll into chat. Thank you. Polls in chat, guys. Vote who you want to keep, not kick,
keep not kick, guys. Now remember, bottom 3. Oh wait, keep going with the rules.
Bottom 3, guys. The bottom 3 will be up for elimination. The winner of the round will be able to select who gets to move on, and the other 2 will be eliminated, guys.
Great.
So
Awesome that you just give control of who gets to get kicked to the actual player. That's kind of crazy.
I like when Wick talks because his shoulder muscle moves. I want mine to do that.
Vote. Whoever's winning the round will have the responsibility and pleasure.
Bro, I feel like I'm gonna be sick after.
Guys, if you could vote for me again, vote for me again. The link is in chat. If you could vote for me again, much appreciated. I don't have an audience as big as them, so like I need every single vote that I can get. If you want to see me stick around, I'm at the bottom again right now. So if you could help me out, vote for me in chat. That would be really great. Hit that vote button. Vote for me. Vote again, and again. Vote for me and out of the people. Hopefully, I don't know, but help us out. So maybe we can get to the next round. But if you're in the bottom 3, you don't make it. So help us out. Thank you, and thank you, Crystal. Oh, that's really kind of you for sharing it. But yeah, vote right this second. Vote right now. Could use your help to keep myself up and running for a little bit. But yeah, here I'll just keep spamming that in chat, guys. Help us out. Be so kind. If you're watching, right, just as simple. It takes you 2 seconds to vote for me. Vote for or vote for the other person. That's true, right? Well, whatever. But yeah, I do appreciate it if you guys are helping us out. Vote in the channel. Vote right now. Support us. Hopefully get to the next round. I'm not gonna win it because again, my audience is not like nearly as big as like I think Cassidy right there. I think she might have the biggest audience, and like she's gonna win literally without even trying. It's just the way these things are. It's a popular contest. But if you can help us out, help us out so that we can make it to the next round. That'd be awfully kind of you. We would really appreciate it.
Fuck.
I appreciate you, my guy.
I'm trying to.
Modi, you know, it's funny that wasn't it Jaw that made a comment on Modi having like 3 viewers, but yet he's beating him in the poll.
I'm actually winning a poll.
I would never shit talk Modi. I love Modi, idiot. Everyone
I love Jaw too, actually.
Suck my dick.
Bro, Jaw would never do that to me because me and him are fucking Eskimo brothers.
No, we're not. Who have you had sex with that I've had sex with?
Let's get guys go vote. Seconds left. Go vote.
Again, guys, if you haven't done so, vote. Tones ago, you say, how do these people have so many votes? Because they have bigger audiences. They have really huge audiences. That's why they have. This dude in the red, as you can see, he has a woman in his stream right there. This guy in the red, I don't know. He's got like a huge problem with me. I've really never seen this person in my life, but it's like got a huge problem with me. But he's probably got a much bigger audience, you know. So like it doesn't really matter. And he's like literally just saying nonsense, just like jumping around, hitting the fucking bag right there, or I don't know, whatever, right? Hitting that thing. So it is what it is. But yeah, a lot of people they got bigger audiences. So help us out. Vote for me. Vote for me. You can. Casey has the same amount of viewers as me. Really? Okay, then I'm not sure who has the biggest audience here. I have no clue.
The bottom 3 are Cassidy.
Keep Prime, please. He's the only one with a bigger forehead.
Wait, so say again, sorry?
Prime, Claw, and Cassidy are your choices, all right? You have to keep one, and the other 2 will be eliminated.
You can defer to third place. Defer to third place.
Okay, so Guna did it because he wants a bit of spice. I am a feminist. Even though, you know...
I would like to take my vote back.
Cassidy. Hey, bring Cassidy to the next round.
Cassidy, by the way.
Hey, bring Cassidy to the next round. Not because I don't like the other 2, and I think they're very interesting, but I love women.
True.
And I have an addiction.
Thumbnail.
He has an addiction, and he only has one prescription and more girls.
I have an e-girl addiction we spoke about. You guys didn't think it exists? No, it's very late.
Modi, look what she's wearing, dude. Who shows up to a debate like that?
Listen, bro, I have X-ray vision, bro.
Just to be clear, what is your decision?
Okay, actually, who is it again? Let me just think about this. Just Claw, Casey, and Prime.
Prime.
Okay, it's either do I want turmoil and strife and bit of banter, or do I want someone to look at? No, fucking Guna. If you undo your top a little bit, I'll let Claw go through. Okay, Claw, you're in through. Yep, final decision.
That was the easiest of my life.
Final decision, you're choosing Claw?
Yeah, he looks like the hippo from like Madagascar. Moto.
The hippo from
no, Guna does.
What? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good.
All right.
Moto.
So close.
I like them big.
Claw looks like one of the little lemurs.
No, they call me fucking the Alvin and the Chipmunks. Theodore.
Prime and Cassidy, everybody. Prime and Cassidy will be.
I love you, Cassidy. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Fuck you. Bye, guys.
You wish.
Okay. Cassidy's really cool.
See you guys.
And I think Prime is really cool too.
See, guys. I really wish you would have said her name wrong so many times.
Later, bitch.
Bye,
Cassidy.
Hey,
Cassidy.
Now there's no girls here. Fuck that bitch.
There's a lesson you can learn today, Prime. There's a lesson you can learn today.
I do really appreciate you letting me on. Giga, much appreciated, buddy. And come back to the panel sometime. And it was nice meeting the rest of you. Seeing your audience.
I know.
Right,
Prime. The debate meta is over. The argument meta is in.
Wait, Prime.
Hit me.
Prime, what I just say, bro? I'm sorry.
No, that's not a problem.
Psych, get out.
Can't talk too much, man. Just get the fuck out.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Bye. Ratio.
Anyway. Sorry, just not a problem. But anyway, come to my channel, twitch.tv/PrimeCayes, PrimeCayes. We'd love to see you there. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, man.
See ya. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, we gave it a try. But like I said, it's a popularity contest. You just gotta have a bigger audience, really. Oh, thank you, Claw. Oh, for the follow. That's really kind. Thank you. Claw was on the panel. Hey, really cool. And thank you. Was it Cardillo? For the follow? Hey. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Oh, and we have another person. Emma Radic. I don't know. But thank you for the follow. Really kind of you. All right. Hey. Yeah, we got a few people who are following. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think it was parts of that was were good conversations. Hello, Narkzen. Thank you also for the follow. Really, really kind. Thank you all. You were sick and gained a new follower. Much love. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Shout out to you. Thanks for being so kind, guys. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah. Come back often. Like, we do panel type content like that. We used to have a show similar to that one. The Primetime Royale. That was a long time ago. Man, I think it was over a year ago. So that's how I knew the straw poll was not a good idea. In personal experience, it was not a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. That was a little bit of fun. Like the guy who was running it, he just hit me up like almost 24 hours ago. I was on stream here, and he hit me up, wanted me to join in. So debate board, yeah. If you're asking how do I get the guy Giga who runs the channel, he had come on the open panel a few times. He just stopped by, and so he hit me up. He's like, we're looking for people to have a conversation. I don't think any of the others, maybe one of them, I don't know. I don't think any of the others are like political people. That's why you guys don't know most of them, right? You don't know most of those people. I thought Casey was a lot bigger. That was my fault. Like, I thought she was a lot bigger, so she had as much audience as I did. Okay, well, fair enough. And I've encountered Cassidy once a long time ago. Long. Like, when I started this, like, which was like 2 years ago. That long, I guess, right? But I encountered her a long time ago. But we haven't had that much. We were like Discord friends, but we don't really talk. So, yeah. You know them? BK Messiah? Yeah. I mean, they're all toxic. They're all toxic. Yeah, like that Morty guy. He was just memeing the entire time, and he got the #1 votes. That's why he was able to decide who got eliminated, because he was #1 at the top, right? So like, it doesn't actually matter about your contributions like that. You know, it's just you gotta have a bigger audience. That's what it is. You know. But yeah, BK Messiah. I'm talking about, like, I guess people who are more Twitch politics degenerates. I think most of them may not have known those people, but I think everyone who came out and helped out, guys, if you appreciate the content, that was a little bit different than what we usually do. I'm trying to do more of other people's panels, right? So I was like, open this, hey, you know, people ask me to do other stuff, right? Do other people's stuff, so this is me doing that. So if you appreciate the content, sub to the channel, give bits or give subs, support this community, help us out, so that we can you know, do more of that in the future. Yeah, it was a bit of a a little bit of mess, a little bit of mess. But it was not bad. Like, I fine with those chaotic environments. So you know, it's like but hey, Big Kumba, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it, Big Kumba. Much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, I'm fine with the more chaotic environments. That doesn't necessarily put me off. So like, it's not a problem that, you know, there's a lot of people. Again, like, I oftentimes host very many people, so it's like not a big problem for me. So like, I thrive in that. And I think it can be a lot of fun. Don't pretend that you can get anything done. Like, again, most of those people, a lot of those people just wanted to meme. So it's like, a good kind of conversation be. The Walker guy was interesting. The Claw guy, who also followed, they were pretty interesting. I like talking to. I think we could. I think it was maybe Claw, maybe, who said, like, yeah, if it was just like four people there, like, we could have like a really deep conversation. But the rest are just gonna be memeing about like their penises and all that, and then, yeah, so why you can take that. But it's okay, you know. I thought you did good. Oh, thank you, Tones Girl. Yeah, I think I did all right. You know, for what I was trying to accomplish. So, but, and you know, it's a different crowd too. It's a different crowd. Like, this isn't the Twitch politics crowd who's voting, you know. So they're gonna be wanting different stuff. They might really want someone just to meme, right? Like, and that's the most entertaining. So if, you know, if you just meme about whatever the fuck, that really might win you there. So it's okay. But yeah, like if you requires having the bigger audience, it's a popularity contest, so it is what it is, right? But anyway, I definitely do appreciate it. Good. Remember, gotta remember, normies don't care about politics or being politically correct. Exactly. Why does? Yeah, that's exactly the case. They do not care. What community were they from? Giga Datum. Here, let me see if I can continue on watching that. That, like, they're just, it's just the general, it's just like, you know, the general Twitch audience. The general Twitch audience, yeah, doesn't give a shit. So, like, you know, like, I think we're cloistered here in our Twitch politics community. So I don't realize that, like, the most shit, right? But yeah. Anyway, I thought, again, I thought it was fun, you know, for what it was. I think I could have, I think me and that Walker and the Claw guy were having some interesting points and engaging. And I think there's one other person who was actually doing a good job. I'm not sure. But like trying to our best to engage with the content as it is. But yeah, we just tried our best, guys. If you got again, you like the Giga lifts, indeed he does. Giga does lift. But if you're enjoying the content, yeah, subs to channel, give bits or give subs. Help us out, help out the community. Really do appreciate all of you for being around, supporting us, right? A huge help. But yeah, that was something different. So I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, me doing a different thing. So